Dear Shining Ones, we welcome all of you beautiful, energetic beings of so much heart and soul. We have been feeling this meeting with you for quite some time, longer than the time it was scheduled. And without saying that we are alone responsible for your being here, we knew who would be here. And we do indeed every time call to you. We call to you at that place right in the center of your being, right in the center. You call your heart, your physical heart, your non-physical heart. That to us is your center because that is where we live. We live as a spark in your heart. We live as a spark that can become a flame, that can become a fire, that can consume all of you in the very, very best way, that can consume your doubts and fears and your forgetfulness about who you really are in this life. And we let that go for you. We give that to you as a let go right now. There is not any truth to you're not good enough. There is not any truth to you don't have value. There is not any truth to you are missing some important part that you cannot function with. You're not a car. You have all the parts, pieces, and beautiful wholeness. We gave that to you, and it's inside of you. Nothing missing. And let us postulate with you, beautiful shining ones, in this moment. What if tomorrow morning you woke up singing, I am sacred, and nothing is missing? What kind of a day would you have? What kind of a day would you have the next day, and the next and the next, if you kept singing and saying that? How would your life change? It would be elevated, wouldn't you say? You would be elevated. And in our eyes, you would be exactly where you should be, where you belong, in a place that is many cuts above, let us say, where you are holding yourself now, no matter where you are holding yourself. You've put a ceiling. Imagine that ceiling on top of your head. Not so comfortable, is it? But that is where your beliefs are. So let us take you out, just out of those beliefs, and peel them off and put them to the side for now. Just step aside, peel them off and put them to the side. And see that light being here in the portal. Here in the portal of this most magnificent place. Where not only Mele'ha Star Mother is in residence, many of the Star Mothers are in this portal, along with many other beings of light. And they are now not just in that portal over there or that portal over there, they are here. Because you know what? They are you. You have peeled off all these things that are not that. And here you sit in your white light, that magical, mystical, energetic column of white light, as a clear crystal, as a clear beam from the beautiful sun. That is what's inside. So peel that off. Feel free to leave it behind. We will dispose of it for you. Just like that. We just vaporize that stuff. And we allow you, just like a zipper or a button, to take it off. And we allow that in you to really shoot up to the sky like fireworks. The presence of the beings here and your presence together creates an allowing of something really spectacular, like fireworks. Imagine that white light shooting up out of your head. And do you remember what it was like in Lemuria where we met together on the mountain? We did. We did that together. We stood in a circle, much like you sit in the circle today. We stood around the crystal that was our antenna to home. This crystal, embedded in the ground. Indeed, we created it in Lemuria. We brought it into physical being from the non-physical in the mountain. And we stood around that together in our light bodies. See yourself there, remember. See what you were like then. Your body of light. The energy pulsing through your hands. Feel it now. Feel that energy in your palms. Let them glow. We feel the room accelerating in vibration as you access. And now feel that energy in the bottoms of your feet, pulsating, where you stand on the earth in this Lemuria and where you stood on the earth in that Lemuria. It is important. It's that important that we ask you to attend to it with every fiber of your light being, this magnificent light body, and every fiber of your sacred soul. For your soul is what remembers, doesn't it? And what feels so right to you being there on that mountain, being here on this mountain. All that has separated you from that are birth and death and birth and death and birth and death. No big deal. Because now you are here, and this is the time. And you are the beings of light, the awakened ones. And there is no ego in that, it simply is. It simply is that your Akash has come to this point in time, as planned, to be in this being, to be in this being of light, to say yes to an awakened life, to say yes to being in the grid of the goddess, to say yes to your all that is, that lives within. And truly, there is nothing you need to do. There is no effort here. It is merely shifting your state of being and choosing. Remembering you have a choice and choosing. Choosing light, that you are. Dressed up in skin, but light on the inside. And yes, there are bones and tissue, muscle, nerves, vessels, organs. But all of that is wrapped around light. And your soul here on earth. You could not have this experience of earth without the physical being. So as you enjoy your physicality, remember to enjoy your light. They are there together, only together. There is no soul remembrance in the physical without the body. There is no awakening because you were already awake. And it's already always happening. That little thing called amnesia that gets in the way. But now you're even subtracting that from the equation. And isn't that cause to celebrate? Isn't that cause to celebrate? Just like that, just like mathematics, minus doubt, minus fear, underscore, minus suffering, underscore, minus, 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 until all that is left is the part of you that is here to be the wisdom that we taught you, to be the love that we taught you, to be the compassion that we taught you. All wrapped up in this package of humanity with the teachings of the Pleiadian Star Mothers pouring out of you. What a celebration. Dear sacred ones, you are moving very fast along this track to full awakening and full awareness. Be soft with yourself. Be gentle, as Mele'ha said earlier. There is no push. There is no rush. The timing is simply when it unfolds and as it unfolds. Keeping your consciousness anchored in the present and allowing the celebration to unfold around you. The celebration of all of us, of all of the light beings in this portal and not in this portal. Always celebrate each time any one of you has an aha moment. You may think it's a small thing, but to us it's very significant. We feel it every time anyone has an aha moment. We feel that wave come through the field and we say, yes, they got it, whatever it is. So we wish for you to celebrate yourselves in that beautiful place in your heart where celebration takes place, where memory takes place, your heart memory. It's not the same as your pain and suffering memory, is it? Your heart memory is the one that you learned from us those many, many lifetimes ago. The one that's being restored right now, in real time, in this room, your heart memory. Take a breath with us. Restore the physical. And we step back and we give you back to Mele'ha, who will bring you step by step closer to us.